Economic forecasters still remain positive on the state of our economy. The Inland Empire Economic Partnership recently wrote, "Employment recovery is proceeding as we expected. Many sectors of the economy are making their way forward and are contributing to the forward momentum of the national, state, and regional economy." However, at Riverside County Workforce Development Board's recent business summit, several business owners stated that they have yet to see a full bounce back.
Just the shutdowns in general affected business quite a bit. Unfortunately, we've had people in the restaurant get COVID, so we shut the restaurant down. We have to get everybody tested, and that's an expensive process anytime you're not open.
I've had groups cancel 2 months out because they're afraid of what's going to happen with the Delta variant. There's still a big need going forward for labor. It's a battle out there. There was a time where you could put an ad in the paper and get 15 resumes for just about any position. Now I put an ad out, I got one.
We have ads running from maintenance to kitchen to servers to wine educators to chore guides, constantly. It's every week. We're in the middle of the harvest. I cannot find pickers. With regards to my kitchen, I used to pay for a line cook about $16. Now I'm paying $25. Thank God we have a good group right now, but we are at bare minimum.
Obtaining and retaining qualified workers appears to be the key to boosting business success. HR experts say this requires out-of-the-box thinking.
I'm here with Jan Smith, the founder and president of Inland Management Group and hospitality HR expert. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
As we had our Workforce Development Summit last week, I'm really interested in hearing more about your take on the best way to find more workers.
Well, the workforce is changing, and it's not what we had prior to 2020. There's been incentives to stay at home, and so those have ended in early September, and now we have people that are ready to return into the workforce. But they are changing their concept of how they're going to return to the workforce, and they are really considering how it's going to affect them personally.
What would you say are some tips for some businesses for some of those incentives?
I would say that if you can indicate that you have flexible schedules or shorter shifts. The shorter shifts are going to reach a different demographic, which might be an individual who is at home or a retiree. Also, benefits. The rate of pay and the benefits are important to people when they're thinking to come back to work or not to come back to work. And even parental benefits, things to the nature like paid time off or even healthcare benefit that they may not get in another area. Another incentive would be to provide a sign-on bonus, and we're seeing more of this in our hospitality and tourism industry to just get people through the door, get them committed, and once they're on board, they're hoping they're staying for a while. And then on-the-job training, which gives the employer an opportunity to hire for potential versus hiring for just pure experience. And in this job market, if you can hire for somebody that has potential and most of what you're looking for, and you can train them, that's an added plus.
Well, I think that's great. You're talking, near and dear to my heart when you start talking about training individuals. Of course, that ties into workforce development and the programs that they have that really support that on-the-job training. So thank you so much for being here.
You're absolutely welcome. Thank you for having me.
Experts now say that the hospitality service and tourism industry won't experience full recovery until 2024. But it's good to know that businesses can improve their economic prospects with outside-the-box recruiting methods and available workforce resources.